New at 4, 2 children in Wisconsin have died from RSV, marking the first deaths from a respiratory virus in the state this flu season. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services did not say how old the children were, but we do know one was from the southeastern part of the state, the other from the northeastern region. DHS noted respiratory illnesses in general are rising across the state and urged people to take steps to protect themselves and others. In addition to getting vaccinated, DHS recommends people wash hands often, avoid touching your nose, eyes, and mouth, and stay home and away from others if you feel sick. If you still need to get a vaccine, you can find out where to get one by going to vaccines.gov.